I've already scraped these windows, but and squeezed them. I'm gonna do them one more time just with a mist as far as cleaning goes. Because we're gonna tack cloth tint this one too, so we don't get a bunch of debris on this thing. Because when they're up in a hole like this and you got all this stuff surrounding it, it's really easy to pick up trash, unwanted debris from under the rubbers. The pattern's cut to fit really nice on this one, so we don't have a whole lot hanging over. So I'm drying this whole window off, anything around it. We'll take my tack cloth. No pressure at all, just drag it over. It picks up any kind of lint or anything that's on there. This helps control the debris also. First thing I do is look and make sure I got no puckers or no light gaps. Then I'm gonna take my thumb and hold this. I'm gonna back drag this just in the center, because I want to take most of all my solution down to the bottom where I've left a bigger space for it to run out of and catch it with my towel. Same thing over here. Come behind it with a towel. This is a pretty dirty little Jeep too. So there's a better chance of having debris in this tent job than not. Now again, I can take a little flimsy rubber squeegee and squeegee this, but with this hard 93 durometer blade, I'm extracting. So we're getting all this solution out so it doesn't puddle up and then wick back up in there. That's why it's good to, when you're through, to take a rag and catch all this stuff and get it off of it. That straight off, you can get up close on that and go all around it. Let them see there's absolutely no debris in it. That's how you want these things to look. We're going to show you how to do the door next for the speed loaders. Same deal. We've already cleaned the window and prepped it. I'm going to squeeze it one more time. This is our prep blade. It's a limited run, the Slimer. It's a 75 durometer. It really pulls the water off of the window. You see what I'm doing if you're paying any attention. I'm controlling the slip and keeping it under it or down at the bottom in the corners. Now once I've done that, I'll take my favorite corner tool or a corner tool. I go up in here, open that gap. I flush all this straight down and past the corner. Same thing over here. Then I'll flush this down behind the loaders. These loaders, I don't have just a little bit of pressure on those things to open that gap up. You can walk up there and let them see that while I'm doing it. And somebody say, that's a lot of water. Yes, it is. This is a Jeep. The doors come off, they stay open, and they drain really well. If Jeep done anything right, they make sure the doors drain. Touch this rubber, but I went ahead and cleaned and prepped that rubber, and I'm gonna pull it back this way, and it creates a pucker in the center, and I slide it back into position. Now on these Jeeps, something you have to, before you start tacking it down, to look at on these rascals is over here. You want to make sure you got your gap covered here, because if you don't, it'll show when it's ugly. We've got our gap covered on both sides, so we got it right where it goes. I'm sure some folks are wondering to themselves, the hell's he got basketball shooting sleeves on for? Well, first, I'm hairy as a gorilla. Don't no hair up under it because I do fold the film over my arms. And second, I'm allergic to Dawn. Imagine that. And we use a mixture of baby shampoo and Dawn. I was using straight Dawn. I was breaking my arms out. And I'm ugly enough as it is, but when I look like I got meth mites, it really looks bad. So we had to rectify that. I think you'd be hard pressed to find a real fat guy with meth mites. So, all right, now I got this slid up past the edge. I'm gonna go ahead and lock that down. Just like that. Now I'm done with this. I'll release this, take it off. There's a lot of people that can't figure out how to work these guys. I don't know what I do without them. I mean, they just, some people swear by them, some people swear at them. Now, I'm going to heat the top edge of this because I shave all my edges. You might ask why a torch? Well, I can concentrate the heat in a 1-inch spot versus heating the whole glass with a heat gun. Now, I'm gonna ease this baby down. So, I guess I lied to you. I'm not gonna shave it. This is our file. We got soap rubbed on it so the glue doesn't stick in it. This is our half-cut single direction Swiss file. It's probably as fine a grade 5-inch file that you can find. It doesn't leave the sharp teeth in there. And it really works nice for this. And I'm gonna ease this down a little bit and I'm gonna crank the window back like this so I can go from that corner, work back this way. Y'all see that white powder? Not what you think it is. That's the soap we put on there so the glue from the back of the film don't stick to it. Squat down where it goes and get back a little bit where it goes up and see the light between the ceiling. That way it gives them a edge to look at. We training chain on this video stuff. And I go down here, go behind this sill this way and this way. And some folks say, why bottom load? Well, my people can roll their windows down the same day the way I do this. It's just that much less headache. I always preach, if you don't go this far below the sill, we're a 1/4 inch below the bottom lip, you're backing up. I mean, I don't knock the way anybody tents, but I've been that guy and know what works and what don't work, and I'd rather spend a little extra time on technique than I had a lot of extra time redoing something. Now, this is the one blade, 93 durometer sledgehammer on this side, 85 durometer. What that does for you people that like a sledgehammer, it's got this hard nice edge, but it flexes because it's got 85 durometer. And I crop cut mine. They come block cut, but I crop it. And I bought me 2 of them. I cropped one the other way, so I got the black edge cropped, and I got the yellow edge cropped. Of course, I say bought me one. Hell, I'll make them. But anyway. That's a tent competition worthy glass right there. We judged a tent off WFR family reunion, me and several great guys. And Rick and Elizabeth put on a hell of a show. And we judged that rascal and had a great time. And you know, the tenters were such high caliber there, we were finding ourselves having to critique instead of judge. And That's not my nature to critique. It's either right or it's wrong, but those were so right that we had to find something wrong. Anybody that does these Jeeps know that felt is an issue, but not with me the way we prep, and I don't spend much time taping them up. Walk around that and let them see all the trash in it that's not there. By the way, this is Solar FX IRFX ceramic. It's about a 66 IR. So we successfully done $350 worth of tint on this vehicle for about the same price some people would pay for a high performance film, and we made really good money on it. It works good, and yes, they got ceramic. We got 2 levels higher, but they wanted ceramic. They were on a budget, so this is what we call ceramic on a budget.